Okay, we're going to take a little run through the garden. This is a little bee thing I made. I'm going to be mounting it on the fence, but it's not today. This is just a simple little bed of thornless blackberries. Not going to be a big year for it. I replaced two of them, so we just have replacements. Maybe next year for them. Right behind there, there's gardenias that are on the walkway. Now, over here, we have just sort of nasturtiums and cotton that's coming up in the beds here. Cotton that's coming up. See, the longer version is cotton. The little stuff is nasturtiums. Coneflowers, and the large plant is a saucer. The name escapes me. Anyway, they'll bloom huge when they do, and over here there is another of the same version. Okay. So, and then irises and things. We have a tomato here that is taking off. We're getting there. We're just getting going on the tomatoes, and then the cucumbers are beginning to set up shop on the fence here. This will be a large hydrangea. This one is a large hydrangea. That's sort of a cool flower. I like it a lot. And we have some beets and parsley. Marigolds, not big. These are little tiny starts right here. You can't see them. These are sweet potatoes. They'll come up. Every one of those will take. That's not a problem. And they just went in about 2 days ago, and they will cover this whole area when they get going. Purple, basil. This is going to be a spaghetti squash. Some lettuce needs to be eaten. I just picked one. This is just regular old-fashioned zucchini. I picked one off this plant this morning, so we're starting. And that's just a lavender I'm going to throw in there. Behind here we have blueberries. And behind that we have elderberries, which they bloomed, and they're setting their fruit now, and that's one that's blooming just new here. We have a couple things back in here. By the way, you see the elderberries send out shoots and things. I trim those things and then put them in the forest so that we have more elderberries out there. Another tomato. These are all different varieties. These are hybrid tomatoes that have a different rootstock than they do the stock itself. This is a cantaloupe, and so that should do well. And this is a watermelon. All the cantaloupes and watermelon will be on the inside of this structure. Inside of the structure. So that the raccoons can't get them. We have beds here. These are all going to be tomatoes that are just getting going. An eggplant. This is a volunteer tomato, so we'll see how that goes. This is another kind of eggplant, so we'll see how that one goes. We have one ornamental, one oriental, and one standard. That's just basil. Should be no problem. Another tomato. This one is a Cherokee purple, and just a marigold. This is Manivella, which will cover the whole side of the building here. And we have the start of zinnias. They seed out, and then all of a sudden we'll have tons of them. Another zucchini. This is an onion, Russian onion plant, perennial, comes back every year. This is a cherry tomato, and this one is a ruby tomato. Here we have just a zinnia with, and in the foreground we have a Anaheim pepper. This is a red bell. And again, on this side over here we have more cantaloupes. And then this is a, I think German Johnson, if I remember correctly. I have to look at the tag. And then, of course, we have a large fig tree. And this is pretty much the garden that we have at the far back. Fun.